I like being able to tell a story with a photo, with a look in a photo, with an exchange that you happen to capture, and that lasts forever. But everything tells a story, and that's one of the things I love about creative media. Decided to come to Texas Tech right out of high school, which was actually a few years ago. So I started here as what we called at the time a radio TV broadcast major. MCOM was in a completely different building on a completely different side of campus, and I loved it. I was heavily involved in radio, began working at a couple local stations here in Lubbock, and was offered a job down in Abilene. It's what I really wanted to do. And so I left school to work there in Abilene at KORQ, which I'm not sure is even there anymore, and wanted to chase that radio dream. Figured I was young and that was the time to do it, so that's where I went. And then after that, as they say, life happens. I eventually left radio, but then I got married, had a son, and it wasn't till he graduated high school, and at that time it was just he and I, and went off to college, and I started looking around going, is this really what I expect my next 20 years to be like? And I wanted to get back to my creative roots. I loved being creative. I did it on the side, which it was one of those hobbies. I'd much rather be doing my hobbies than my work. And so once he went off to school, I said, you know what, why am I waiting? Why am I just dreaming about it? Let's make this happen. It's been funny. He's here at Tech now too. He transferred here. And that's been a real blessing for us to be able to share that too. And working with the fabulous advising office here, they helped me track down catalogs from the 80s, and we made sure that my classes aligned with what the new requirements are for the position. Because it's a creative field, and this is what I really want to do, I wanted to be hands-on. I didn't want to do things online. I wanted to be part of a group, part of the atmosphere, and that's been one of my most pleasant surprises of this whole experience. Well, they're all my son's age, which is awkward sometimes. I worried about it. I walked in and I was like, okay, everybody raise your hand if you're the old lady in the room. But they have been so welcoming and so inclusive for me that it's been a joy. One of the guys keeps inviting me to a frat party, but that's not going to happen. But I love that we can rib each other and we can joke, and it's just, I feel like one of the other students. I'd have to say my favorite classes were the GEM classes, the 2301 and 2302. 2301 was the media production, 2302 is post-production. But basically through both of those classes, the professor, Pat Castor, takes us through the primary components of the Adobe Suite programs. So anything from Lightroom to Photoshop to After Effects, Premiere Pro, and Audition. He took us through all of those and taught us how to use them, hands-on lab work, and made it a lot less scary. When you first open Premiere Pro, it can look very overwhelming and you don't even know where to start. But being able to work with a professor who's actually been a film editor before he decided to come back to school, it was amazing because he's telling us his shortcuts. He's telling us, you got reels and reels and reels of film to get through. Here's the fastest way to do it and the most effective, and here's how to tell your story. Because you have to know the right way to do something before you can really blossom from it. And so knowing how all the tools work, being in the classroom with the professor who will sit down next to me and help me figure out how to make my vision come to life. And that's what's exciting to me. And CMI has been able to provide that to me. I've also worked with Athletic Communications Office as an intern there on the sports information side. Basically, it is media relations for all the athletic teams here at Texas Tech. And each sport has their own key person. Now, as an intern, we help those folks as they run the different events. One of the things I've been able to do through that was run the visitor post-game press conferences for football. And it was a great experience. I got to meet sports information folks from other universities, plus the coaches and the players, and be able to run that and make sure that we get the quotes that we need. So working here in our athletic communications office, having that opportunity has kind of propelled me to be able to take that next step. I've been offered a graduate assistant program at Kent State University in their athletic communications office, which will help me not only pursue my master's, but also they're going to give me hands-on experience with the communications office and responsibility that will help me get that next job. In last year, I reached out to the NCAA and was selected to work the College World Series. We worked for 2.5 weeks there in Omaha with the players, with the NCAA, with all of the different teams, and just taking them through their media circuit to the games themselves, working post-game, getting ready for the next game. It was a fantastic experience, and I made tons of contacts. Media is an industry where you have to grow. Very few people start doing exactly what they eventually want to do in media. You've got to haul boxes, you've got to run cable, you've got to pay your dues, so to speak. Having the opportunity, and I'm so glad that opportunity is still here at Texas Tech so many years later, the ability to have that helps that jump off after graduation so much more. I can write on my resume, I have worked post-game press conferences, I have run stats, I have compiled game notes, I have run a camera and done replay, and understand how the whole system works makes me that much more valuable in addition to my studies. So use this time in college to explore. If you've got a passion for filmmaking and for photography and different kinds of creative media, go for it. Jump in with both feet and figure out a way to be involved and keep your mind open. I remember going to my 10-year high school reunion, and almost half of our class, whatever they went to school with, they were already in a different industry. You may get steered more towards music or towards sports or to corporate PR, who knows, but find a way to make that work, to find what's best for you. All of my girlfriends and my family told me when I was coming back to school, oh my gosh, you are so brave. Oh my God, I'm like, I'm going to school. It's exciting too. And I don't think we should ever stop learning. You can come back to school. It's not just the kids. It is a lot of young adults who want to learn and who are right there in the boat with you. Be brave to go and fight for what you want and what is going to make your life more meaningful. I could sit here and say, I can't do this because I'm 53. Well, next year you're going to be 54. You think you can do it then? Don't let something as simple as, oh, I'm too old, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, keep you from pursuing your dreams. Be yourself. Be who you are. Don't think of your fellow classmates as, oh, those kids. You're in the same place with them. And they're going to learn so much from you, but you're going to learn so much from them as well. I feel like I fit right in to most of my classes, and it's a great feeling. And now I'm going to be able to pursue some things that I've always wanted to pursue.